Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm going to give this a couple minutes to see if anyone jumps on from my team. And if you are here and you are live, can you please share this into our team group? Good morning, everybody. Hey, guys. Okay, I see some people popping on. Hey, everyone. Hey, guys. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for getting on this morning. I, as always, might have some connectivity issues, and if I do, I apologize now. And I might also have a dog coming in here crying or begging me or something, so just ignore those things. Hey guys, I'm trying to have a water view in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it, if you can see the water back there. My ring light is reflecting off the back, but yes, that is my view from my office. It's very, very beautiful. Hey, everybody. Hello. Okay, so we have a lot of viewers. Okay, can someone please share this into our team group, please? And tell people I am live. I just want to go over a couple of things really fast. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to try to get 20 viewers before I get started. Hey guys, please share into our team groups, into our team chats. Let's try to get everyone on. And if you are not with our company, you are more than welcome to listen in because it might help you as well. Hey everybody. Hey, so I'm channeling my inner Navarro cheerleader this morning. If you guys haven't seen Cheer on Netflix, you guys need to watch it. It is the most inspiring, most amazing docuseries I've ever seen. Like, you guys have to watch it. If you have not seen it, you're doing yourself a major, major injustice. It's the most inspiring, most amazing show ever. So Cheer on Netflix. You guys have to watch it. And if you watch it, message me and tell me what you think, because it inspired me. I mean, beyond like belief. It was so good. Like, I'm not even kidding. Hey guys. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here really fast and talk to you guys about something. I really want to talk about bravery and courage. Because a lot of the times what I hear is I'm doing all the DMOs, I'm doing all the things my leaders are telling me to do, but I'm just, I'm just missing something. And a lot of times what people are missing is bravery and courage to put yourself out there. When I was first building in this industry, I mean, I put myself out there, you guys. Like, I went to meetups, I added so many friends, I talked to so many people, and a lot of times as a big network marketing leader, you kind of think, well, just do the things that I did, just do it. But a lot of times people aren't as courageous, as you, or courageous enough to go out there and actually put themselves out there. And this is something that I've been really, really thinking about lately, is that you have to be brave and courageous. And I know it's easier said than done. You can't just all of a sudden overnight be like, I'm going to be brave and courageous and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to build a huge team and make all these sales. It is a learned thing to truly, truly put yourself out there and truly, truly not care about whatever is holding you back. I see it all the time. We are wired to protect ourselves. We are wired to worry about what people think about us. We are wired to just run away from fear. We are just wired that way. It's just how we are as human beings. We're wired to run away from fear or slough it off or whatever. Be like, oh, I'll just do that tomorrow. But here's the thing. If you are a business owner and you're an entrepreneur, I promise you, to get far, you have to be bold and brave and courageous. And that is going to set you apart. The more courageous, more bold and brave you are, the more successful you are going to be. So if you are watching this and at times you feel like you're lacking courage, or you're scared to do that step your leader is telling you to do, or you're scared to put yourself out there, I want you to drop "I'm scared" in the comments below, because I completely understand. A lot of times those fears, they overcome me too even. I've had success in network marketing, and sometimes I get in my own head too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I can't do that. I can't reach out to that person. I can't comment on their stuff. Like, they're going to know, like, they're going to know that I like want to talk to them. I don't know, like I freak myself out too. But at the end of the day, I honestly put fear aside. And I'm not trying to say I'm super, super cool, but again, you know, I've been doing a lot of like inner searching and thinking on what, you know, what it is that holds people back. And this is it, because I promise you that I have been extremely courageous. And so I really want to help you guys become courageous too. So I've been thinking about it, like, what makes someone courageous and how can I put some steps out there to help people with their courage? Because a lot of the times, I'm telling you, it's because the lack of success people come to me with is because of them being scared, like seriously. Thank you, Sarah. I know. And Sarah, I'm going to touch on that too. Like I was terrified of lives. I'm going to touch on that in a second. And now I do lives. Like I can actually do lives. You guys need to go back on my profile. But if you do this, do not bump them, please. Don't comment. But if you go back to my very first lives and videos, I mean, I'm like, okay, and, yeah, okay. I mean, like, it's truly mortifying. And I'm not saying that I'm the best at lives now, like I'm not at all, but I at least, you know, put myself out there because I know I have to, and it's something that I have tamed. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to go over my top tips on how to become courageous and brave. I was researching about this all night last night because I really wanted to help people with this, okay? All right, so the first thing that you have to do if you want to become courageous and beat that inner fear is you need to literally own it. Don't push it away. I want you to seriously own your fear, okay? So if you are, I don't know, embarrassed to put yourself out there, if you are worried what your friends are gonna think, if you are worried what your husband's gonna think, I want you to literally write out your fears, okay? Because you need to face your fears, okay? Now, don't just think about it. I want you to get out a piece of paper, pull out your iPhone notes, whatever, and write down your fears. Okay, so that's the first thing. And I'm going to do this for myself later because I want to know, like, really want to narrow down my fears as well. So write down your fears first and foremost, okay? So we are wired. I have notes here, of course. We are wired. Our DNA is literally wired to run away and avoid situations that can cause pain, injury, loss, or death, okay? So in network marketing, I think a lot of the times, the reason why we are scared to put ourselves out there is fear of loss. We're scared to lose friendships. We're scared of what people are going to think. We're scared people are going to be like, oh my gosh, and that's loss. So, you know, that is huge. So I want you to own your fears, you guys. Write it down. Literally write down your fears. And that is the first step. Okay, that's it. That's simple. If you think you can write out your fears, drop, I'm writing out my fears below. If you think you can handle that, do it, because I promise you, you can. And I want you to really think deeply about it. What are your fears, and write it out. Okay, so now that you've written your fear down, the next step is to tame those fears. So you need to tame those fears, okay? And this is something that I've really honestly, and I'm not trying to sound cool again. I don't ever want you guys to think I'm like tooting my own horn when I do these lives, but this is something that I learned from a very young age because I had terrible anxiety. If you guys know my story at all, you guys know I suffer from extreme anxiety. And from a young age, I learned this. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. Are you going to die from putting yourself out there or doing something outside your comfort zone? I mean, if you're being a dangerous human being, like, I don't know, riding cars into walls or something insane. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something crazy. Like, is it going to kill you? Okay, is it going to kill you? So you need to tame those fears, okay? And how are you going to tame it? Ask yourself, what is the worst that's going to happen? Ask yourself, what is the worst that's going to happen? Obviously, the worst that's going to happen would be, you know, you would die or whatever. But realistically, is that going to happen? Okay, so you have to tame those fears back in. You have to look at your list and you have to go one by one and you need to tame it. Okay, you need to tame what's going to happen if you do whatever it is that's on your list of your fears. Because I promise you, it's okay. You can't care what people think about you. Okay, and I say this all the time, and I don't know. I'm sorry if you guys watch my lives. I say this all the time. There's a difference in truly saying like, okay, I don't care what people think, whatever, blah, 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 you know, and truly not caring what people think. And this is where the taming your fear comes in. Like, you have to truly not care what people think, you guys. Okay, so I encourage you all to write your list out and then start writing out more. Start taming those fears. Tame them. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Okay, so you're going to learn and you're going to grow and you're going to emerge from that wiser once you start taming it, and you're going to start automatically feeling better. So it is absolutely crucial to tame those fears. All right, so moving on, because I want to keep this at like 10 to 13 minutes. Okay, so this is a good one, you guys. I saw this last night. I was looking over all these articles and I was like, okay, what am I going to do for tips on this? And this is a good one. You should actually name your fear. Name it. Name it, okay? Because that's something in your mind that's pushing against you constantly in everything you do. Literally give it a name, okay? So I'm going to name mine Jane, okay? I was thinking about last night, what am I going to name? I'm going to name mine Jane. So Jane is acting up again, and she is in my head, and she's emerging, and she is trying to give me some fear and lack of courage, okay? So name it. So every time you start to feel it, you can go, okay, Hugo's acting up again, something like that. Okay, so you need to be able to identify the fear within yourself and truly tame it. And so if you can start to recognize those feelings of fear and lack of bravery, then it's easier to tame. I know that sounds silly, but I was looking at this and it's like, it's just saying you need to name it. This person says you need to name it Little Me, Doubting Debbie, Chicken Little, etc. I'm just gonna name mine Jane. I don't know why. Jane's just a very generic name, so my fear is Jane. Okay, so Jane's coming out. Maybe it's Doubting Debbie or Chicken Little or something like that. You guys drop some good fear names below. Like, what's a funny one? Because I was trying to think of funny ones last night, but I was really tired, so I was like, screw it, Jane. Everyone uses Jane as a generic like name anyway, you know what I mean? So name your fear. Actually, if you have a good idea for what you want to name your fear, drop that below, because I'm so curious, because I think that's hilarious. So name it, okay? So then you can embrace it and you can yell at it to go away when it starts to creep in. Okay? Ethel, I love Ethel. Go away, Ethel. You're right. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my God, hilarious. That's perfect. I know, I want to see some of y'all's fear names because that is pretty funny. All right, so the next tip to taming your fears is you truly, and this is something that I did in the beginning, and again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but when I go back through these things, I'm really looking at these things, I think I did a really good job myself of, you know, really taming my fear and everything. And this is something else that I did too. You need to manifest and visualize where you want to be in 1 to 5 years. Okay? Because I promise you, if you can seriously visualize and manifest, like you're manifesting what you want, and you can visualize yourself in your dream house, you can visualize yourself with your husband being retired, you can visualize yourself, you know, on that European vacation. That is going to help you tame your fear, because your visualization should be stronger than Jane creeping in. Okay, so when I first got started in this industry, I caught the vision. You guys need to catch the vision. And I'm not going to go into that right now, but if you really want help on how to catch your vision and vision, just Google it and do some personal development on it, because it's huge, because your vision is going to drive you what you want. Okay, what you're manifesting is going to drive you. So I promise you, this is absolutely huge. Where do you want to be in 1 to 5 years? Because if you truly need something and want something bad enough, you will do whatever it takes, and that is going to overcome fear. Like, Absolutely, absolutely 100%. Okay, so the next thing, and it kind of goes in with the title of this live, you have to train the brave. Okay, you got to train that brave. So you're pushing Jane away, you wrote out your fears, you're working on being more confident. Then you go out there and you actually do the things that make you scared. And I bet you're going to feel amazing about it. Okay, you're going to feel so confident you did it, you accomplished it, right? Then you got to keep doing it. Okay, you got to keep doing it. So a lot of times what I see is, let's just say lives, for example, because I'm doing a live right now. A lot of times what I see is people go live one time and like, I did it. But then all of a sudden Jane creeps back in. Ethel creeps back in. Mabel creeps back in. And they don't do it again. So you have to train that bravery. Okay, it's so important that you do that. Okay, so for me, for example, if you guys know my story at all, you guys know I hate doing lives. Okay, it's fine now, I'll do it, no problem. But I had to train myself to get to this point. I go live once a week on my page to give tips, you know, for other network marketers for my team. And it's something that I have to tell myself I have to do every single week, because I promise you, if I don't push myself to do it, I won't do it. And it's not because I'm lazy. It's because it's easier for Jane to come through and go, Tara, you're not good enough for this. No one wants to look at you. They're going to make fun of you. Oh my gosh, you're going to go get put on Reddit again. They're going to look at you on Reddit and they're going to have a hate thread. It's easy for me to do that, right? But I got to train the brave, and I got to push Jane away, and I have to do it. Okay, so I took this from a whole bunch of articles, but this is such a good analogy. So, you know, you're first doing something you don't want to do, like lives, for instance. And it's kind of like lifting weights. Okay, at first you go to the gym and you can lift 5-pound weights. You're just like, oh, this is kind of hard. Then you can lift 10-pound weights in a couple weeks. Then you can lift 20-pound weights in a couple months. Then you can lift 100-pound weights a year from there. Okay, so you have to keep doing those things that you want to do over and over and over and over, and train yourself to keep being brave. Train that brave and keep putting yourself out there. I mean, that is seriously so important, okay? Because you can't just do it one time and go, oh, I did it. You got to keep consistently doing the things that make you uncomfortable. It is so important. Okay, so the last one, and this kind of ties into manifest and visualize where you want to be. You have to know your why. And I know in network marketing, or, you know, wherever it may be, I saw it on the Navarro cheer team, on that cheer documentary that I'm obsessed with, that I watch on repeat because I'm crazy. My hair, I even tried to be like a cheerleader with my hair. They were talking about it too. And when they were talking about it, I was like, oh, yes, someone else is talking about it, because I thought this was just like a network marketing thing, but this is so important. You guys have to know your why. Your why has to be so unbelievably strong that it does not matter what Jane says. Okay? It does not matter what Jane is in your head doing. Your why is so powerful. Your why overcomes Jane. Okay? It is so important. So my why, my drives when I started in this industry, was I wanted my husband to not have to work 3 jobs, and I just so badly wanted to make it. And that was my why. My why. I was laser focused on making it big in network marketing, and I worked on it every single day like a crazy person. I didn't care who got in my way, what they said, what they did. I just kept going, because my husband dedicated his life to our country. He went to the United States Naval Academy. He left home at 17 years old and never went back home, basically. I mean, he literally was so busy, he probably visited his house twice since he was 17 years old. Like, he was deployed for nonstop for 10 years. And so he's extremely successful. He has a degree in mechanical engineering. And I watched him just go to his engineering job, and then do reserves, and then just bend over backwards trying to support me. And my why was so strong to make it that I did. And you know, that is huge, because I promise you, if your why is strong enough, you will overcome Jane, and you will overcome those things in your head that just scare the crap out of you. So I really hope this helped you guys. I really, really wanted to go over this. I didn't know if I would do well on it because honestly, I I just didn't really know how to go about talking about this, but I think I got the points across and I hope this helped you guys. Do not be scared, you guys. Do not be scared to put yourself out there. Again, from a very, very young age, I used to always tell myself, is this going to kill me? Because I had anxiety so bad. You know, I didn't have any coping mechanisms. You know, my parents didn't really understand anxiety at the point, and I'd have to be like, is it going to kill me? Is it going to kill me? Is it going to kill me? And then once I got to the point to where I was like, yeah, it's not going to kill me. It's fine. I started really developing a strong sense of bravery. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a great day. And if you guys are on our team and you're in the 90-day run, I'm about to go live in there with some recruiting tips too. So I will see you guys over there. And I hope you have a great day. All right, guys. Bye.